Hello, today I will be teaching you guys how to mock up your designs. Straightforward, simple steps in just 5 minutes. Okay, so I have this beautiful delivery design here. But before we go on, I would like to let you know that we have different types of mockups. So the first one we have the one we call the flat mockup, which is this one you are looking at right now. Just the design in a frame. That's all the flat mockup. The second type of mockup we have is the clay mockup. The clay mockup has a kind of coating around the main design itself. And the third one is the real phone mockup. That one is like your normal phone, okay, like a phone picture. Then you put your design inside. And the last one I will be talking about today is the real mock-up, the one that looks as if someone is holding the phone, the one that has the hand in it. That's like a full picture. Okay, so we'll be designing few of them right now. So for the first one I mentioned, which is the flat mock-up, that one is simple, basic, and straightforward. And I promise you it's my favorite because I think the more elements you have in your mockup, the more time it takes your user's brain to process or understand your design. Okay, you don't want to have too much of distractions going on in your mockup because you want people to focus on the real design, which is your real work. You didn't design the mockup, okay? I mean, if you are using any other kind of design, maybe the clay mockup, the phone mockup, or the hand mockup, the picture mockup, you didn't design the mockup. You are just grabbing it and fixing your design inside it. So why should you invest heavily in the mockup and leaving out your own design? So that is why I prefer the flat mockup. It brings out my design. It makes people focus on my design and see what I'm trying to communicate. So the flat mockup is very easy to do. After you're done with your design like this, the next thing I will do is I'll tap F on my keyboard for frame. Then I will just drag a random frame size here. So how do I know this size of frame I'm supposed to have? It depends on how many screens I want to put inside this mockup frame here. So if I want to have a single screen, I would have something like this. If I want to have like two screens, I would make it wider. Okay, so let's assume I want to mock up just this one screen. Then I can have like 700 pixel width and 1000 pixel height. This is very perfect for a single screen mockup. And all I'll do is I'll duplicate my screen holding my alternative key, and I'll just drag it inside this frame here. Then I'm going to fix it, align it horizontally and vertically inside my mockup frame. That is the first step. Now the second step is, if you notice now, my main design screen is flushing with the background. I mean, it's blending with the background. I can't see the boundaries of my own design. So how do I create the boundaries, or how do I make my design stand out from the background? Click on the main frame background and change it to off-white. Okay, I'm just going to reduce the lightness. HSL means hue, saturation, and lightness. I'll just reduce this lightness to like 93 or 92. Yeah, something like this. This is awesome. So now I am done with my flat mockup. And if you want to customize this, probably put your name. There are two ways I use to put my name on my mockup. The first one is I use the signature style. So the signature style, I'll just tap T for text, then I'll write my nickname, which is Oracle. Then I'm going to change it to this. I love this text a lot, taken by Vulture. That's my signature style. Then I can make it bold. This is it here. In case you find this name on any design, probably on Pinterest, I do upload my designs on Pinterest sometimes. So I could just leave it up here and that is all. I'm done. You can just upload it like this. So the first thing I do is I'll click on the frame, I'll scroll down, click on export. Whenever you want to export your mockup, please make sure you change this to 3x and change this one to PNG, portable network graphics. Then you export it like this. So once it has been exported, you can now go and upload it on your social media. But I used to do this when I just started, but now I don't really use the signature style anymore. What I do now is I just write my name Jelly Ajao. Then I'm going to use the normal text I do use for my designing, like this, and I'll put it in an auto layout. Shift A. I make my text white. I make my auto layout black, and I'm going to give it 100% corner radius. Yeah, just like that. It's too tall, I'll drop it to 40. I can make it wider like 100. Yes, so this is awesome. You could also do it like this. So this is the first one, which is the flat mockup style. The second one, which is the clay. How do I get my clay mockup? Open a new frame, open Figma, open a new tab rather, open a new tab, go to Figma on your new tab, then come to community. This is community here on the left top side, just underneath your recent. Click on community, then search for community and search for clay mockup. So I'm waiting for you to load up. Yes, you guys can see what I mean by clay mockup. So we have different types of clay mockups here that are very beautiful. You can see this one has hand in it also. This one is without the hand. You can see different types of clay mockup. So you can just choose any one you like, anyone at all. So after searching for clay mockup, the next thing you should do is filter it. Okay, filter it to the free. Don't leave it on all, because this one consists of both free and paid mockup. So change it to free. Then you guys can see that all these are all free mockups. So I can click on this. Let's assume this is the one I love to use. I'll just open it in Figma. Then it's going to open in a new tab for me. So I'm waiting for it to load up. Yes, once it opens, I'll go to, yeah, you can see my mockups here. These are my mockups. So I could just choose any one of them, anyone at all. Let's assume I like this one. This is the one I would love to use. I'll just select the frame. I'll copy it, Ctrl C. I'll go back to where I'm designing, which is my design tab. Then I'll paste it here, Ctrl V. Yeah, it has been pasted here. So how do I get my design into this mockup here? That's very, very simple. I'm just going to click on my design here. I'm going to copy my design as a PNG. Normally, a junior designer would have exported this design first, then you now go and import it back again. But that is like a long process. So the easiest way to do everything within Figma without having to export first, you can copy your design as a PNG. So I'll just click on this design, copy it as a PNG, Control Shift C. So if you use Control Shift C, it's going to copy it as a PNG for you. Then I'll hold my Control key to select the center of this mockup, which means I'm selecting the rectangle where my picture is supposed to be. Then I'll click on the image here, click beside this image. Don't click on top of the image, click beside it, just here, right here, and paste that PNG, paste it onto this place, Control V. Just like that, I have changed or inserted my design in the mockup. And that is how to do that. But you can see that this my battery or status pane is disfiguring the mockup. So I'll do that again. But before I do that, I'll remove this battery pane. I'll close the eyes of the appearance, click outside, click back on the design, then you recopy it again as a PNG, Control Shift C. Then I'll use my Control key to click the center of this place again, click beside here, then Control V. Yes, now I have it without the battery pane and it's very clean and clear. So all I just need to do is, if this looks too wide for you, can click on the general frame, hold your Control and your alternative key and just drag it from the side to make it more focused on your design like this. Then I can now export. I can now export it now. I'll scroll down, come to export, change it to 3x PNG, then I'll just export my mockup. That is the second way, which is the clay mockup. The third one, which is the normal phone mockup now, I'll just come back to my community. Then I will not search for clay. I'll just search for phone mockup. Then you guys can see different phone mockups here. This one is on stone. This one is like on marbles or something. So I can pick any one I like from here. I love this one because my design is black and white. This also has a black background, so I think I love this one. I'll open it in Figma also. It's going to open in a separate tab. Yeah, it's loading up already. Once it's opened, I'll go to mockup on this left hand side. Then I'm going to select the mockup from here. Yes, you guys can see we have a lot of beautiful mockups here. So you can select any one you like. Let me select this one. So I'll just click on this whole frame. I'll copy it, Ctrl C. Please don't edit inside your mockup file. Don't edit in your mockup file. I'll just copy this whole frame. I'll go back to my design tab and I'll paste it here again, Ctrl V. Yeah, this one is very big. So what do? I'm going to scale it down. Just tap K on your keyboard, K for K2. You use K to scale it down. Once you tap K, it will give you your scale here. And I'll just reduce the height to 1000. Leave the width on whatever it is. Yes, this is beautiful. Then I'm going to copy my design again from here, the flat mockup. Ctrl Shift C. I'll copy it as a PNG. Then I'll hold my control to click at the center of this to select where I'm supposed to place the image. Close your scale here. Then you come to the fill, click beside the fill, then paste it on top, Ctrl V. Just like that, I've pasted my design in my mockup. And guys, I have it already. You remember how we do scale? And if it looks too wide, click on the frame, use your control and your alternative key, hold them together simultaneously and drag from one side. Just like that. Then you can now come and export it, change it to PNG, then change this to 3x. Then I'll just export it like that. So just like that, guys, that is how to mock up and export your designs as a flat mockup, as a clay mockup, and as a normal phone mockup. Let me know if you find this useful. Please drop a feedback, drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I still have more tips to bring to you guys in future. Enjoy the rest of your day.